Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot, and let me tell you, that energy was intense. I don't know. I tried to research what was going on in the astrology, but it was intense. Maybe it's just the collective energy. I don't know, but wow. I mean, it was just to the point of, okay, I can't. The energy was just so intense. I didn't do reading, except yesterday I finally did, and then last night it was like a release. So this is March 13th, Sunday. Usually I change out all my decks, but I'm not going to. I'll do it after this reading because it just didn't feel like the right time. It's like these decks had more to say. There's a good synergy between these decks, and we'll see. Yesterday's reading was pretty clear about what's going on, and pretty intense energies across the planet. Solar energy, solar activity, just crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So, let's see what's going on in the energies today. I'll let you know the decks that I'm going to use as I pull them. And if I don't, forgive me if I forget. And let's see. Okay, these are the decks I'm going to start out with. Hope things are going well. Please let me know if you had some intense experiences this week. It was crazy, crazy, crazy. I mean, it's just very, now that I look back, it was definitely purifying, but the message that I received when I really meditated and actually prayed about this was that the best thing to do right now is focus on creating the life you love. Just focus on doing things that make you happy, being present in the moment, and to be able to just embrace all the beauty in your life. That's what I'm doing. Sun Dancers, joyful activity, celebration of life, and abundance. Yeah, this 5, it feels like the shift. But look at this. This is almost like, I don't know. This is like a 2 of Cups or a Lover's card. Joyful activity, celebration of life, and abundance. Just kind of what I was saying is just celebrate each moment, because the world can change in an instant, and it is for very many people. So just live in the present and celebrate it. The Altar Priestess, preparation, prayer, and sacred ritual. So whatever that you do as part of your spiritual rituals, your prayerfulness, your meditation, your mindfulness, and preparation. Make sure that you feel good about the preparedness that you're in the state of your spirituality and your 3D reality. Okay, so this is the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. So this feels like that there is this unification within of the divine feminine and masculine to just really kind of send each other love and light, energetic support, and also sharing their spiritual abundance is what I'm hearing. And then this Altar Priestess this is a time to really do some spiritual work. Maybe this is the purification that yesterday's reading was talking about, and purifying some of it might be purifying your 3D by removing negative energy, because it feels like there's an infiltration attempt of negative energy trying to pull us all down. And believe me, it was, and I just finally had to say, I can't allow this to integrate into my energy. I have to rise. I think that came out in a reading too. So it all seems to be pretty on target. So let's see what's going on now. Choose wisely. This is the 7 of Cups. Yep. Make your choices that are uplifting to your spirit, your soul, but don't choose to lapse back into the darker, lower vibration, denser energies. This is your choice. Some people are really struggling in the world right now, and we need to lift them up. Truth. So whatever I said was just truth. And look, he's on the scale. And when I said lift it up, it's almost like he's being lifted up. This is the Judgment card. We need to lift up the planet with our energy, our light, I'm hearing euphoria, spiritual euphoria. We need to do that. That is our work. And you need to clear the dense energies out of your life. Be in that high vibration, joyful, celebrating life and in each moment, and creating a life that you love. Yeah, look at that. Oh, shoot. Here's another 7 card, patience and planning. This is the 7 of Wands. No, 7 of, that feels like earth energy to me. I think it's Wands though. I'm going to have to look that up because I definitely feel like that is Pentacle energy. Okay, so it's 7 of Pentacles, patience and planning, and temptation. That is definitely, and if you look at this card, it's like the dark is reaching up and grabbing and encompassing this person. And he's reaching for the light, which is the key. You see the heart in the key? So it does take, this feels like it's really trying to overcome. And look at the, it's kind of like the balance here. Look at how this is choose wisely, and he's pointing directly to truth. And then temptation is over here, and patience and planning. We have 2 sevens. Material harvest, 9 of Pentacles. This is being grateful for what you have. See, he's got that little collection of items there, a little bit of money, a little bit of food, a little bit of water. And he's offering thank you for the material harvest that he has just received. That is that being in that gratitude energy. This is crazy. Oh my, oh gosh. Awareness, the Magician. Solitude, the Hermit. Another 9 card. The base chakra, your root chakra. Things that might be challenged right now. 1 and 1 with the 9 and 9. 7 and 7. No accidents here. Wisdom, the Hierophant. Wow. Okay, so overall, this message is be in high vibration. Be in high vibration by making choices based upon your truth and balance and your light, your energy, because if you're not reaching for the light, you're going to get sucked down into this quagmire. And that is something that is has been patiently planned. This is something you need to focus on and build your rituals, your spiritual rituals of protection around this. But you have to choose. You have to choose whether you want to elevate and reach for this light, or are you going to succumb to what's happening in the moment? And being grateful, choosing to be grateful. for this joy and bliss that you do have, the things that you do have. Now, I know that's going to be terribly difficult for some that are experiencing this right now in the world. But, you know, seek solitude. Look at these 2 9s. Seek some spiritual solitude. And even though you may have not as much as you think, you should have, it is enough to provide for your needs. And that's not for everybody. Can remember that there are some people struggling. So if you have abundance, it might be an opportunity to share. This is the awareness that this is kind of, there is this temptation to be sucked back in. We really, really, really need to cling to the light, to our spiritual destiny, to our spiritual truth. Because it's being challenged. And one of the ways they challenge that is to destabilize our sense of security. So seek some spiritual solitude in order to keep your foundation, your spiritual foundation, steady. But be aware of the truth. You know, seek the truth and find comfort in your spiritual truth, your spiritual, in your divinity. And remember, you came here at this time for a reason, and your part of your mission is to lift up the vibration, because we are being sunk into the quagmire. Fertility. This is the Empress energy. Heart chakra. Look at how these 2 circles, awareness and fertility. I don't know, just your light is your divine purpose right now. And to exude love into the world to help conquer this. But it's easy to succumb. And I think that dark energy was trying to wear us down. And I just said, I'm going to choose the light. I'm going to choose the path of love. 6 of Swords. And that's what's going to help us move on into something more serene and stable and peaceful and harmonious. But we all have to play this role. We all have to do our part. And it's tough. 7 of Wands. Yeah, because this is so much. You feel that you're put on the defensive. You feel like there's just a confrontation. It's not just conflict. It is definitely confrontation. You might be confronted with some truths or some actions of other people that challenge you, that are making you feel unsteady. Yeah, the Star. See how it flew right all over those. It's in the challenge position. Some people don't feel the same amount of hope. Look at that. There's the 3 of Swords. Because this is a very painful time in humanity. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a lot of struggling and juggling of trying to understand the truth, trying to stay spiritually balanced, trying not to absorb the empathic hurt that's being inflicted right now, trying to transmute that. There is the 10 of Swords right there, trying to transmute that with your spiritual wisdom and spiritual energy, and with your love and your light, this Empress energy, just really sending that out in shock waves of healing energy. That is the 8 of Wands in the reverse with the 10 of Swords in the reverse. The Sun, yeah. That light is what's going to overcome it. Look. This spiritual light is what's going to overcome this 10 of Swords, this 8 of... This is almost like malicious action. Action of taking action to do harm instead of good. I keep hearing do no harm. There's the Magician. You have this power. Look how he's got that little tiny green light here. That's heart chakra energy to me. We have this power. We, in the spiritual community, need to all be doing our work by sending out intentional love and light to defeat this darkness, because I'm telling you, it was sucking me in fast. Bottom of the deck, strength. Yeah, that's exactly what we need. We're going to rely on our spiritual strength to pull us through this. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some sacred self-care to help figure out what you can do to help yourself through this. Really hydrate. Well, that's really important. Hydrating. It's a 27 card, another 9 card. Hydrate, make wise choices, and be in a mentality of gratitude and being able to open and share. Because if you don't feel as you have enough, you're going to be less likely to share and share your energy, because you're going to feel like that Four of Pentacles energy. You want to be able to be open, not only to receive and transmute negative energy, which I think is what we were doing, but it's also to extend love and light onto the planet right now. Because I don't know, I haven't even listened to really any readings lately, or trying to figure out the astrology, but it just feels like this last week was such an intense purification, and I think we were all transmuting that negative energy. Not going to say that the negative is over, but I think what we were trying to do was win. Look, dance. This is another 18. This is 18, another 9 card. Spiritual sun dancers. Here's joyful activity, celebration. Be in that joyful high vibration. It's so important now, just not for you, but for the planet, for humanity. Everybody needs to create a beautiful life. What can you do to create a beautiful life today? Just for today, what can you do to make your life beautiful, to be in touch with high vibration? What can you do? It could maybe, hot chocolate, read a book, cuddle up, light a few candles, meditate, take a salt bath. What can you do to make your life beautiful in your immediate presence? Family. Might be that you want to be around family. Embracing and loving family members, being in that energy of passed along family members, having fond memories. Beauty ritual, absolutely. Good self-care. When you look good, you feel good, you do good. Just be honest. When your toenails and your fingernails look lovely, which mine never do because I work on a farm, but my toenails do. I have a beauty routine ritual as part of my life coach, life enhancing. I'm a professional life coach. And I believe that spending time in self-care. And so I do a facial on Mondays, mani-pedi Tuesdays, deep hair conditioning on Wednesdays, dental health care, whitening, teeth whitening on Thursdays, and then Fridays are facials again. And I have a whole self-care routine I do every single day, because when I do that, I feel better. So take some time to make yourself feel good. If you need a haircut, look into getting a haircut. If you need to tone up, start a little exercise program. It doesn't have to be big, and it doesn't have to be a big commitment. 15 minutes a day. You can afford 15 minutes a day. Stay off your phone for 15 minutes. Stay off the media for 15 minutes. Use that time for self-care. Connect with your womb. This is, to me, this is your Empress energy here. Connect with your Empress energy. And it might be too that every time I see this card, I always say the same thing. You may want to get a healthcare checkup with a gynecologist. So if you are of a female gender or transitioning, you may want to just look into that. Spirit has been sending that message quite a bit. So might be some things that need to be done as far as some care there. Soak in a bath. I told you that I was going to take a bath today. Light some candles, soak in a bath, cleanse, your energetic field. Look at how her toenails are painted. There we go. See, look, we have a 2 thing here on paint your toenails. So, just saying, let's pull one more card. This is happy energy. Make an altar. Absolutely. The altar priestess. Hello. Make an altar. Okay, let's take some affirmation cards. This is getting a little longer than I expected, but I think this is important. I think we're all here. Now, I just happened to notice the 3 under here, heartache and loss. This is the 3 of swords again. There is heartache and loss across this planet. We need to do our part. We are here to help lift the vibration. This is an important moment for our spiritual collective. And collectively, we need to uplift. Uplift, uplift, uplift. And I know we were all overwhelmed because that's why that dense energy was able to creep in. Uplift. Get your spiritual practices in order. Get your physical in order. Get your physical environment in order. Make it beautiful. Make it peaceful. Make it serene. You know, declutter. Get rid of negative energy in your home. Anything that you touch that you have a visceral negative reaction to, that just needs to be either put away out of the house in storage, or it's time to purge it. We need to surround ourselves with all good, positive energy, and things have energy. Our living space creates an energy that we interact with. We need to make it high vibe. That's music, candles, bright light, plants, soft surfaces, cozy throws, cozy pillows, beautiful books, shells, natural, organic pieces. Nice. Make sure your mirrors and your windows are clean so they reflect bright light. Make sure that I have chandeliers. Make sure they're clean. Make sure that when you see something, it uplifts you and not diminishes your energy. It's so important. And I have a whole YouTube channel on and Facebook. Find the Organizer Advisor. And it's step-by-step, little uplifting things every day that you can do to help create order in your life so that you can really focus on your energy. Girl, you totally got this. Toenails and all. And if you're going to rise, you might as well shine. We are rising and now we need to shine. This is that light we were talking about. Elevate and shine. Ascend and shine. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I think that is the perfect message, especially after yesterday's message. Let's see, did I get that where you can see everything? Yeah. Okay, so live your light. Rise and shine. Love you all. Namaste.